Senator Wyden.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I have questions for both of you. I'm going to begin with you, Mr. Danley. I believe you know that I'm the author of the technology-neutral clean energy tax credits. And they have worked out so well in the private sector that 21 House Republicans are making it very clear they want them to stick around. And they've said it very explicitly. Now, your role in this, and people don't much know this, is pretty important here because you guys have the science and Treasury's got the taxes. So we got to kind of get you guys in sync. And that's why I need to start with asking you for the record, do you believe that the IRA tax credits have brought more private sector investment into the energy space?
Thank you for the question, Senator. And of course, you and I spoke about this when I visited you in your office. Do I believe that it brought more investment? I can't be certain about that.
21 House Republicans think that it sure as hell has.
I understand that. It is impossible to run the counterfactual to know what investment would have occurred had those tax credits not been there. Certainly, the tax credits had an effect on the capital markets. They always do. Every tax regime has a tendency to bias or favor one use of capital over another, as we discussed.
Now, as a kind of economic proposition, more choices, like the clean energy tax credits, mean more competition and the opportunity to hold down costs and prices. Do you share that view?
The details of any particular incentive regime matter to that answer, and I'm not certain. But if we were to take that to its logical extension, that would mean 100% taxation rate and 100% incentive rate would yield the best possible outcome, and of course that's not true. So actually getting the levels of incentive right to achieve the objective that Congress has, which of course is Congress's authority, that's an Article 1 function. I don't quibble with any of that. I just don't know what the counterfactual would be for investment.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the record open to give you some examples where it's clear that can help lower prices. More choices, more competition. We'll go back and forth on examples because I think I got more of them than you do. Thank you.
Thank you.
We go to you, Ms. McGregor. I appreciated our visit. I didn't get a chance to talk about one forestry issue that I feel very strongly about, and that is doing more prescribed burns, because we got to get out there and get serious about this granular material and all the stuff that we hear from the experts. Senator Manchin, a group of us on a bipartisan basis worked on this. We've made a start, but I'm of the view that we have to dramatically increase the focus of the federal government, and you'd be in a position to do something, about it, need to increase this, because in our part of the world, if we don't get out there in the cold weather kind of months, which is one of the reasons these cutbacks have been so harmful, we do our best prescribed burn work when it's cold, and you can get in there and you can get both sides, labor and business, and environmentalists, and you can really make big strides. But now we've reduced the number of people we got, and that hurt us when we've had some cold weather when we could have been out there. And we got you here who can tell us that, yes, I want everybody to know on a bipartisan basis I'm serious about prescribed burns making a bigger difference in terms of fighting these infernos that we have today. And in our part of the world, they are not fires. They are not your grandfather's fires. They're infernos, and we need this prescribed burn. Your thought?
First, Senator, I just wanted to thank you for spending time with me. I loved our conversation, and I also enjoyed your thoughts on grazing as well, and how that can be used as a management tool. And I know that that's something that's been important on this committee. How about you and I go out with the drip torch and get to work?
I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. I thank my colleagues, and there is tremendous interest on a bipartisan basis in this prescribed burn issue. The question is the urgency, of it. Everybody's got their kind of laundry list in terms of, our part of the world. We're 3,000 miles from Washington, D.C. We want people to be actually hearing us, and it sounds like you're open to further discussions. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.